Welcome to the ASL Family Channel. Chapter 1068, Genius's Dream. The story continues. The chapter starts by showing Vegapunk contacting Keep Zero. He thanks them for returning Seraphim to Egghead Island. Sub-Zero's ship is surrounded by sea monster forces. Lucci remains silent while Kaku protests, annoyed by Vegapunk's cold reception. Lucci believes that they've already figured out Sub-Zero's plans. Kaku insists on entering the island, mentioning their long journey and wanting to have tea. However, Vegapunk informs them that G14 Marine Branch is nearby. Lucci takes a Den Mushi and asks if it's Dr. Vegapunk. Vegapunk confirms. Lucci inquires about recent disappearances, which Lilith reacts to emotionally, accusing Lucy of blaming them for the missing Cypher Pole ships. Lilith orders Keep Zero agents to return and ends the Den Mushi call. Keep Zero agents ask Lucci what to do next. He instructs them to prepare to leave the ship using the S-Bear's power. The scene shifts to another location in the Grand Line, where someone calls out for Kuma. Kuma suddenly wakes up and runs, using his devilfruit power to disappear. Dragon is surprised and puzzled, wondering where he's going. Back to Egghead Island during garbage disposal. Luffy, Jinbe, Chopper, and Vegapunk Stella have a conversation. Vegapunk asks Luffy to take him off the island. Luffy wonders why he should do that when the lab is on the island. Vegapunk explains his goal is to create a world of science, where energy is freely distributed throughout the world for free. Luffy is confused. Jinbe explains that nations fight over this energy source, sparking wars. Vegapunk continues, expressing his desire to convert it into visible energy to eliminate the seeds of war. Luffy remains puzzled. As they continue talking, a sudden explosion occurs from behind. Luffy and Vegapunk are shocked. Vegapunk explains he's delved too deeply into forbidden history and will be destroyed by the world government, similar to what happened to O'Hara. Vegapunk speculates that the commotion might be caused by Keep Zero. Luffy is confused why it's 0 instead of 9. The scene shifts to Keep Zero entering Egghead Island. Shaka orders evacuation of researchers and workers, preparing Seraphim S-Hawk and S-Shark for combat led by Sentomaru. Back to the garbage disposal area. Vegapunk asks Luffy to take him off the island. Luffy agrees due to Vegapunk's cute head shape. Chopper is surprised by Luffy's reasoning. Vegapunk explains they need to reach the upper floor of the island, the lava phase. He disappears. The scene shifts back to Keep Zero, facing holographic monsters. Keep Zero members' attacks are ineffective. Kaku attacks using Tempest Kick, but it has no effect. Stussy explains the monster is a hologram, and Lucy asks how she knows. Stussy implies it's a memory from the past. Kaku attempts to fly above the clouds to get a better view, inadvertently triggering an explosion. Stussy explains there are 2 lines above the clouds, and crossing them activates laser shots from the Frontier Dome. Keep Zero agents panic for Kaku, who falls back onto the island, angered by Stussy's lack of warning. Atlas runs toward Lucci, asking who they are. Atlas prepares to attack Lucci, who transforms into his zone form and uses Rokushiki. Atlas is hit, collapses unconscious, and Luffy, on his way to Labaface, witnesses this encounter. And that concludes Chapter 1068. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any interesting One Piece updates.